Drought has had a negative impact on the country, and of course we've seen this time and again in arid and semi-arid counties bearing the brunt of diseases.
Well, at Sera sub-county in Tana River County, the situation is devastating, with many children below 5 years suffering malnutrition.
In the third and final part of our features series, Nipping the Bud, Ruth Wamboi now focuses on the relationship between climate change and health. Take a look.
Malnutrition is a condition characterized by deficiencies, excesses or imbalances in a person's intake of energy and nutrients needed to maintain healthy tissues or organ function. In Sera sub-county, the population is undernourished, a situation caused by the ongoing drought.
Ujui ukame itaisha muda gani. Sasa wengine hata mfugo yao imeisha.
According to Mzee Ashako Dakuta, women and children are the most affected, with some dying along the way.
Kina mama wanakosa chakula, hata wale watoto wanazaliwa pengine hawakui na nguvu. Ndio watu wa hospitali wanatusaidia kupatia malnutrition, kupatia sikuti na uji, ndio watoto wanaendelea kukua.
This mother has brought her child for the routine progress checkup for malnutrition. After the nurse assesses, her measuring mid-upper arm circumference is 11.3 centimeter for the arm, 86 centimeter for height, which indicates the child is still under the danger zone of malnutrition. A situation which replicates on other children brought here.
Wakati ilikuwa nimeanza maziwa ya ng'ombe ndio akaanza kuhara na kutapika. Madaktari wakapea madawa na wakaweka program. Na mpaka sasa bado hajapona bado.
If a child's vital measurement stands at red and yellow lines, it means the child is still under the danger zone. But when it crosses to the green line, it means the child's health is good and on track.
The fact that we have hung around, you find that the supplements that we give, like when you give SFP, that is the plumbinants, you find that these are children, there are children who are not affected, who are not malnourished, also invade. So the prescribed criteria for taking these sachets is reduced.
The dangers of malnutrition in children includes poor growth vertically and horizontally. Low IQs in the cells responsible for enriching the brain cells are left untouched. Low immunity leading to diseases prevalence.
Kwa sababu amegonjeka sasa na maziwa kupea maziwa hakuna hizi.
Most children, however much we give them these supplements, but there are certain other comorbidities.
The hunger situation in the area is making families feed on supplements meant for malnourished individuals. And as Ben Cliffagala, a nursing officer at Sera Dispensary, explains, this will pose another health crisis in the area.
But from our experience, we found out that most children who are put on this program usually take a lot of water. But children who are well nourished, when they take this thing, they don't take a lot of water. But you see, water is only responsible for clearing any toxic waste that is left into the system. So when the system, the toxins are accumulated into the system, you find that kidney failure may set in, liver failure may set in. So organ failures, multiple organ failures may be experienced due to the fact that these toxins are not washed away by use of excess water.
Communities around Sera sublocation have been advised to disregard myths that malnutrition is witchcraft and bring their children below 5 years to health centers as soon as possible. According to the World Health Organization, around 45% of deaths among children under 5 years of age are linked to undernutrition, which mostly occur in low and middle income countries. On 1st April 2016, the UN General Assembly proclaimed 2016 to 2025 the United Nations Decade of Action on Nutrition.
It set a concrete timeline for implementation of the commitments made at the second International Conference on Nutrition to meet a set of global nutrition targets and diet-related targets by 2025. But where are we as a country towards achieving these?
This is work in progress because these global targets or the World Health Assembly global nutrition targets, it's up to 2025. But don't forget, we also have the Sustainable Development Goal 2030, because Kenya is a signatory to the global commitment for elimination of malnutrition. The government has been implementing several interventions from the policy level up to the operational level. The vulnerable families are getting from cash transfer is also translated to impacting on nutrition, especially for children under 2 years, pregnant and lactating women.
Reporting for Prime Edition from Tana River County, I'm Ruth Wamboy.